A couple other things I learned just going through that journey is all that money we raised, those first two before the IPO, was all secondary. And this is kind of an odd thing to probably talk about on a podcast about cyber and stuff. But secondary sales is a tool you can use when you're being super successful and you still want to raise money. The money that goes into the company doesn't actually go into the company. It goes into the employees of that company, usually concentrated based on the founders and that sort of thing. So a lot of times in the life journey of a startup, you do the startup, you get some traction, you grow your sales team, and you get an exit. You can have somebody invest in your company and buy out people, and it really is a tool that people don't use enough. I've invested as a secondary investor a couple times in our portfolio at Gula, and it's just something that you don't really see people leading with, especially now that we've had a lot of companies go through COVID and then go through the financial kind of crises of 22 and 23. Got a lot of companies who are cash flow positive but growing 10, 15%. They're not growing 200, 300% a year like you need to do to have the growth and scale of a Tenable, a Wiz, that sort of thing. But then the last sort of big Tenable thing that I learned, and I learned this from somebody who's our advisor's board chair, Michael Capellas. He basically said, you've got to communicate to everybody the same way. Your investors, your employees, your competitors, the media, if you're not saying the same thing to everybody, you're sugarcoating it a little bit, people are going to dilute your message.